What's going on, guys? Ryan here from the Two Annoying Brits. Still feels weird to say two. Don't even know if I've changed the channel name yet. Anyway, back to the actual video. Um, this is part two of the Torchwood Series 1 ranking video. I am covering my favourite episodes, well, 9 to 6. That was really weird to say. So I'm gonna keep this as short as possible and just go into the video, I guess. Number 9. Everything changes. From this point on, I believe every episode can be classified as good in some way, shape, or form. You can disagree with that, it's just my opinion. Everything Changes is a nice, self-contained little story. It focuses more on Gwen than Torchwood, which is good because we can project ourselves onto Gwen and understand more about this shady organization, or the special ops, as she does. There are some problems with it, mainly, as I said in the last video, with Susie and a lack of a connection with her. So when she does eventually die and betray the team, it doesn't have much of an impact. I think she has some like 3 minutes screen time and like 4 lines before the final confrontation. So yeah, that's just a bit of a nitpick. Something had to go here, and I just decided to put the first episode in the series here. Number 8. Greeks Bearing Gift. This is Tosh's focal episode, and it's quite hard hitting. It deals with the idea of mind reading and the problems most people don't realise about mind reading. We are shown through Tosh that knowing everyone's thoughts at every moment is damaging, not only to your views on the people themselves, but to yourself. Also, the Gwen and Owen affair is kind of a main part of Tosh's breakdown, because she loves Owen and she hears all their dirty thoughts. And I hate the affair. Tosh gives a really good performance here, and it's a shame because she is an extremely good character. I think it's Naoko Mori who plays her. She is such a good actress, but she, in Torchwood Series 1 especially, I don't feel they gave her enough to do, because I do feel that in Series 1 she is a way better character than Yanto, a way better character than Owen, but later on them two do get better, especially Yanto. He's fantastic in Children of Earth. That's a bit of a tangent, but yeah, she's great in things like Fragments and Adrift in Series 2. The alien itself is a bit weird, but I feel the conflicts and the concepts that are dealt with in this episode are fucking gorgeous. Even if the execution itself isn't perfect, which is why this episode has to be at number 8, because I don't feel that they pulled every aspect off as well, and there are a few holes in the story. Number 7. Combat. Noel Clarke as an actor is fantastic and deserves much more credit than he gets, but as a writer, he doesn't hit it home as he does when he plays Mickey. Combat is a weird one for me, because while I know that deep down it's not great and probably should be lower on this list, I can't help but love it. I feel I have a bit of nostalgia towards it, maybe. It feels like the Torchwood team have met their match with the guys kidnapping the Weevils, but this, in my opinion, does start a problem, which is that Torchwood often is outmatched by things they shouldn't be. They're supposed to be outside the government, beyond the police, but they get outsmarted by an estate agent and some angry men in this episode. One of the highlights is definitely Owen's grief is explored extremely well, and it truly does feel like he's given up after losing both of his partners. I like Owen as a character, but if he had died here, I feel it would have maybe been a good exit. A lot better than Exit Wounds, at least. But I'm glad he stayed to do his three-parter in Series 2 because I feel that really helped develop him. And his story in Fragments is actually quite hard-hitting. Number 6. Small Worlds. This episode could change with an episode in the top 5, but I decided to put it here. Let's get the one negative out of the way. The fairies themselves. I love how creepy they are, but the CGI isn't fantastic. They look like they're made of clay or Play-Doh. They're just a bit glossy. I mean, I guess Play-Doh and clay aren't glossy. Wet clay is. Jesus, I've just spent like 10 seconds talking about clay. And I've just wasted like a bit more time talking about clay. I did it again there. To be honest, that's really the only bad thing about this. Just the way they look. The child actor is good. In my opinion, most child actors who are on Doctor Who are relatively decent. I like Estelle and Jack relationship. I do like how it's underexplored. So I feel that it is really emotional when they're dating because you don't know the extent that Jack loved her and was upset that he had to leave her, and well, it was a weird relationship. She didn't know that Jack was Jack, but hey. And finally, I think that the best part of this episode is the ending. The ending is really bittersweet because while yes, it's sad and the mother lost the two people she loved most in the world, the execution is absolutely perfect. The way the team just ignore Jack and the way the mum is it's great. And also the stakes had never been higher at this point in the series. I don't think they reached this height again because these fairies threaten the entire world. So next time you watch a Peter Pan and look at Tinkerbell, just remember she could end the world and fill your mouth with rose petals. Hey there, I'm Ryan. You knew that because you probably watched the intro of this video. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, please leave a dislike and let me know what I did wrong. I know these videos are going to be crap because I'm not used to heavily edited videos. I mean, if you watch my older videos, you just see that I made a layout, put the layout on, and didn't cut the video at all. So yeah, if you leave your own episode ranking list in the video. These videos will hopefully get better. I'm planning to do one for Series 2. I can't really do it with Children of Earth because there's only 5 episodes and they would all be at number 1. I am planning to do this on all the Doctor Who series, and I will be eventually doing it on Series 10 when that comes out. I'm also planning to do it on the BBC Robin Hood because I love that show and it was my first proper TV show that I fell in love with before Doctor Who. Gonna do Sarah Jane as well, and I'll just be doing reviews and discussions in general because I just want to move away from the Let's Play stuff. I might do a Let's Play from time to time, but the channel's going to be focused on TV, and Lewis is planning on doing commentaries. So yeah, anyway, that's a few things that might happen in the future. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.